Hey guys, okay, I'm back. This, what I want to talk about now is, first I'm showing you my outfit I wore today. I went to church, but we had a dinner at my in-laws' house, so this is my sister-in-law's dress. I had to take it from her. It's just a halter dress. It does not have bra support. So I just left my bra on earlier, but I'm at home now, so I took it off. And I have fairly large breasts for my petite size, so that's probably why they look really big. And then I'm pregnant too, so. But as you can see, empire waist, and it flows away from the body. And I think this is just this is just one strand of fabric. Like, if I wanted, I could probably make this dress. But yeah, this is a halter top, and I wore my hair in the bow tie today at church. I have to show you the top, what I wore to church, but that's another thing. What I wanted to talk about was breastfeeding. I got a comment, and a young lady was like, well, you know, it's a mother's preference, you know, and she was saying that, which is totally true. I'm not saying if you don't breastfeed, you're the devil. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that breastfeeding is important, and it benefits your child in so many ways. But she was saying she nursed her baby till about 5 months. Then she said she stopped because she felt she wasn't getting enough nutrients. And that's a common misconception that women get when they are told to nurse, especially when you have a physician or gynecologist, obstetrician, your doctor, that'll tell you to supplement your breast milk. Well, you're breastfeeding, that's wonderful, but you really need to supplement with formula to make sure they're getting all the nutrients they need. That's bullshit. It's a lie. And I'm telling you straight up, that's a lie. Doctors are not trained to teach you to breastfeed. They just know breastfeeding is good for you. Now, what are your problems with your body? Is your uterus okay? Is your vagina okay? Are you, after having the baby, are you able to bounce back to your normal menstrual cycle? Are you having any pain? That's their job. It's not their job to coach you and to teach you how to breastfeed. And just to make it easier on themselves, they just say, you know, hey, supplement with formula. And you still breastfeed if you want, but they really need the formula. And that's a lie. It's not true. Absolutely not true. The only reason I would say that you would need to supplement with formula is if your breast milk is watered down. And that's very, very rare. It's not common. But, and I'm getting all my information from a support group, a breastfeeding coach. And yes, they are available. When I first had my son, before I had him, I got really involved with it because I told myself I was going to breastfeed, no problem. And it was for African American women primarily, because there's this misconception in the black community that we don't breastfeed our kids. That's a white woman's thing, and that's not true. Because what did the black women do before formula was ever around? They nursed us, their black children, and then they nursed the white children because the mothers didn't breastfeed them, so they had a wet nurse, which is normally the black woman or the black maid or mammy. Okay? So what I'm going on to say with that is you can breastfeed. It does not take away the nutrients in your body. All you do, you still take your prenatal vitamins, which is encouraged anyway, some type of multivitamin, and you eat like you regularly ate when you were pregnant. But if you don't eat, your body will tell you, I'm hungry, I need whatever type of food to keep myself up. After about the first month, actually like 2 days after your baby's born, your breast milk comes in. And your breasts are huge. I mean, they're the size of my head, each one. And you're juggling them, and they're hard, and then if they get lumps in them. But after about a week and a half, that goes away, the pain, and then your breasts are still large, but they're full of breast milk. The day you give birth, you have colostrum, which is a thin, yellow type of milk that comes out that has all the nutrients the baby needs. So they're sucking on a colostrum. So as soon as you pop him out, you can put him to your breast and he'll suck. He will. And this is from experience with my 2 kids. Okay, I nursed for 13 months, no formula. Moving on from that, you also have the so after about 2 weeks, your breasts go back to their normal size. So you still no, they're still big, but they're not lumpy. It's not as painful. So you're breastfeeding consistently. Whenever your baby's hungry, you feed them. And maybe about 2 months, I want to say about 2 months after giving birth, the milk, your breast gets smaller, but you still have milk. They might look flat as a pancake, but there's still milk in there. If you squeeze your areola and squeeze it, not your nipple, but with the black part or the brown part of your nipple, and you squeeze the milk, you just put a little pressure, milk will come out. You always have milk. You will always have milk, no matter how flat your boobie is. Your baby comes and suck on it, you'll always have it. And also with pumping, if you're going to pump your breast milk, you have to create a schedule. You just can't say, you can't pump whenever you feel like it, because it's not going to work that way. Because if you're nursing your baby every day consistently, and then one night you say, I want to go out, I'm going to try to pump your breast milk, that's not going to work, because your breast is only accustomed to feeding your baby that amount of milk. Is nothing. After he's done sucking that milk from the one breast and goes to the other, that milk is gone for like another 15, I want to say 30 minutes to 45 minutes for that milk to come back in, or something to come back in. If that makes sense, you guys. I hope that makes sense. Is that any questions? Because it's kind of weird. There's milk there, but it's just not, like when they first drink it, it comes out like gushing. They almost choke on it. Then when it slowly slow down with it, it's like, okay, it's streaming out a little bit now. So if you're going to pump your breast milk, you have to be a schedule. Like, okay, right now, I'm going to pump my I'm going to breastfeed the baby at this time, and these 3 times out of the day, I'm going to pump my breast milk no matter what, in addition to still feed my baby. So that's how you work with that. You just can't all of a sudden wake up and say, I'm going to pump breast milk. You can't do that. Your breasts will tell you, no ma'am, you're not getting nothing from me. But it's really funny. Thought I heard my baby crying. Sorry. It's a really positive experience. It teaches your child stability. It gives them love and support, and you create this bond with your baby. And it's the most wonderful feeling in the world, knowing that you're the only one that can give them this gift. I know this with my kids. They weren't as sick. And not to say that breast milk is like, oh my God, the best. It's not. It's like the only way to go, because it's not true. But I noticed they weren't as sick. They never had an ear infection. They would get the common cold, but that would be from germs from dealing with their cousins, like runny noses and maybe coughing, and then the side effects of teething with diarrhea and fevers. That's all they really got. And and whenever I would get like a scratch or a scrape on my body, or the baby would scratch his face, I would put a little breast milk on the scar, and by a day or two, it will be completely gone. And I'm dead serious. I might have a scar on my face or something from popping a pimple. Let's put a little breast milk on it, and it'll be gone after a couple of days. Breast milk is like the cure for AIDS. It's the best thing you can give your baby. But like I was saying to that response, to that comment, because I was like, so many women think that, and their doctors are probably feeding them that. Because my first doctor, I switched doctors after she told me that, and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Why would I have to supplement if I have perfectly good milk supply? What did women do before there was a substitute? They breastfed. But make sure you take your daily vitamins. Make sure you take your vitamins if you're breastfeeding. Make sure you eat as much. Whenever your body says you're hungry, eat. Eat. When your body says you have to pee, pee. When your body says you have to go drink something, drink something. Just listen to your body, and you and your baby will be perfectly healthy. So, thanks you guys. Bye.